head-to-head. Actually leading the match right now are Taribo Bembe and Jabuliso Smelane. Taribo just serving a beautiful smash right there, and that gains him a point. The point is at 9. The score is at 9-8. Taribo serving. He misses this the Charles Brothers side of the table. Let's see what he does with his second attempt. He gets onto the table. Oh, they miss. The Charles Brothers miss that head return turn. Scores at 10-8. Taribo serves. It hits the net. Let's see what he does with the second attempt. He serves with his head. Oh, Regan's head return. They're just missing the table, and that is a point to Mfanafuti and Njabuliso in the blue stripes. They need just one more point to actually win this match. That is a fault. Let's see the second attempt. Score is at 11-8. Taribo serves with his head and it hits the table. Beautiful head return from Regan. That is an illegal attack from Fanafuti Bembe. A point to the Charles Brothers. Now Regan to serve. In doubles we change service and we also change receiver. He serves with his right knee. Taribo returning with his right foot, and that wins them the match. The score is at 12-9. They win the match 2-0. They advance on to the final. Of course, this is a beautiful afternoon, Sunday afternoon, a very, very windy day it is. We just finished the first semi-final of the day, which was between Mfanafuti Taribo Bembe and Njabuliso Smelane in the blue stripes, and Kevin Charles and Regan Charles as well, playing the first semi-final of the day. Mfanafuti Taribo Bembe and Njabuliso Smelane winning that match 2-0. This is the fourth round of the Eswatini National Challenger Series, and today we are doing doubles. A very good afternoon to you if you have just joined us. I am seeing that onto the court, well, about to get onto the court, are the players for the second semi-finals. It looks like it's Mduduzi Lamini playing with Stanford Ngube. We'll see them when they get onto the court, of course.
Mduduzi, Stanford, Mangoba, Senzo.
And they get onto the court, as you can see there. Mduduzi Lamini leading. Mduduzi in the red and gray, with his partner Stanford Ngube in the red and gray. Mangoba, they are playing against Mangoba Ndwandwe and Senzo Mnisi in a darker shade of blue, actually, stripes. This is the second semi-final of the day. Should be exciting to see this one. The combination of Mduduzi and Stanford Ngube is a very interesting one to watch, and also the one of Mangoba Ndwandwe and Senzo Mnisi is very, very beautiful to watch. That's why I'm saying this should be a very beautiful second semi-final to watch. There they are, about to toss for which side to pick, who serves first, and of course who will be serving first and who will be receiving first between the pairs. As you can see, there's the ref asking them those questions: who is serving first, who's receiving first. Senzo and Mangoba, they're picking the left side of your screens, and Mduduzi and Stanford on the right side of your screens. They are in the red and gray, Mangoba in the blue. Mangoba and Senzo in the blue. And of course, if you remember, viewer at home, we have 1 minute. They actually have a minute to actually warm up before the game starts. The ref there gives them just 1 minute to warm up. Very interesting to see that we are seeing very familiar faces in this second semi-final. Mduduzi Dlamini, as we all know him, our comedian in Eswatini, and Stanford Ngube, a well-known soccer player. Senzo, of course, is a juggler. Viewers would know him in the soccer circles as well. Also Mangoba, also known in the soccer circles. There they are warming up. Should be interesting with the wind that is happening, how the ball is going to go about as the players are serving, and if it actually has any hindrance in their play. The game is about to start. Stanford and Mduduzi are starting to serve. Stanford serving. He serves with his head. Beautiful return from Mangoba. Lovely return from Mduduzi. Unfortunately, it hit the net. That's a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Stanford serves with his head. Unfortunately, it does not hit the other side of the table. He serves again using his head, and of course it hits. Beautiful return from Mangoba. Lovely return from Mduduzi. Ooh, Mangoba's left knee just needed just a soft touch to get onto the table. Mangoba returns with his head. Stanford with his head as well. A point to Stanford and Mduduzi. The score is at 2-1. Stanford and Mduduzi leading. Stanford serves. Ooh, Mangoba just not able to actually get over the table with his right foot. Score is a 3-1. We change service. And receivers change as well. Senzo to serve with his head. Stanford returns it with his head. Mangoba returns it with his head. Oh, Stanford with his left foot not working out quite well for him. Senzo serves. He misses the table. Of course, he has a second attempt. Let's see what he does with that. He serves with his right knee, and it gets onto the table. Beautiful control from Mduduzi, returning it with his head. Mangoba with his head as well. Stanford's left knee return, not working out there. Score is at 3-3. Senzo to serve. Stanford missing the table there with his right foot. It's a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Score is at 4-3. Senzo serves with his head. Ref calls an illegal attack. It's a point to Mangoba and Senzo. The score is at 5-3. The team in red and grey to serve. Mduduzi serving. Senzo returning it with his head. Stanford with his right foot. Ref calls a repeated return. Of course, if you return it with your head, your partner cannot return it with their head again. The team in red looks like they asked for a timeout. Just having a little bit of a conversation there with the ref. I'm assuming about touches. As you can see, Mduduzi actually hitting his thigh and his stomach there. It looks like he has a little bit of something to say about too many touches. The score is at 5-3. Mangoba and Senzo leading this set. Mduduzi to serve. Looks like it's a point there from Mduduzi and Stanford. The score is at 5-4. Mduduzi to serve. He serves with his head. Beautiful return from Senzo. Lovely return from Stanford. Ooh, Mangoba just needed a little bit of power to get over that net. Score is at 5-5. Mduduzi serves. Senzo controlling it beautifully with his chest and his head. That was a beautiful control from Senzo. It's a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Score is at 6-5. Mduduzi serves. Senzo does that beautiful control he did in the previous rally. Lovely return from Stanford. Beautiful chest return, Mangoba. Score is at 6-6. Unfortunately, Mangoba's right foot return could not get onto the table. We're tied at 6-6. Mangoba serves beautifully with his right foot. Stanford returns it. Unfortunately, that right foot not working well for that return for Mangoba. Let's see what he does with his first serve. Lovely from Mangoba. Stanford returns it with his head. Beautiful control from Mangoba and Senzo. Unfortunately, that didn't work out well. Score is at 8-6. Stanford and Mduduzi leading the set. Mangoba serves. He misses the other side of the table. Let's see what he does with his second attempt. It works well for him. Beautiful. Lovely return. Beautiful return from the gentleman in blue. Unfortunately, it misses the table. Score is at 9-6. Mangoba to serve. Ooh. Hard luck there from Mduduzi. Score is at 9-7. We change service. After every 4 points, a service changes. Stanford to serve. Ref calls a service fault. That was a net serve. It would explain why Senzo actually stopped controlling that ball. Lovely return, Mangoba. Beautiful return. Ooh. Hard luck for Stanford there. That control was impossible for him to do. The score is at 9-8. Mduduzi and Stanford leading. Stanford serves. It hits the table. Mangoba's returns are amazing. Senzo trying those shoulder returns that he was doing yesterday in singles, but today that first one not working, but maybe as the games go by they will work. That was an H ball. Of course, that means that it's a new serve. An H ball serve does not count. Mangoba returns with his head. Stanford returns with his head. Mangoba trying to return with his chest, unfortunately. Just not enough power there. Stanford to serve. Score is at 11. Stanford misses the table there. Let's see what he does with his second attempt. Lovely return, Stanford. Mangoba misses the table. The score is at 11-8. That is game. The boys in the red and grey, Stanford, Ngube and Mduduzi Dlamini, winning the first set. Score is at 12-8. A lot can happen. We're going on to the second set. Mangoba and Senzo might actually bring their A game on the second set, and we might see ourselves going on to the third set, of course. anything might happen. And of course, if you're at home, we know that in between sets we have a 1-minute break. As you can see, Mduduzi and Stanford probably having a little bit of a conversation about their gameplay, I'm assuming, which is very, very important in doubles. Communication is very, very key. You have to know how your partner is playing. Your partner has to know how you are playing. You have to play as one. There, Senzo and Mangoba mentally communicating with themselves separately, not together as Stanford and Mduduzi were doing. But let's see what the second set has in store for us. Mangoba and Senzo, of course, have a lot of work to do in the second set. Mduduzi and Stanford maybe feeling a little bit relaxed since they are leading this match. Ref doing the countdown before the second set starts. The team in blue to serve. Senzo serving. He serves with his head. Beautiful head serve from Senzo that gains him a point. Score is at 1-0. He serves again. He misses that serve. He has a second attempt. He serves. Mduduzi returns it to Stanford. Beautiful play from the gentleman. Lovely return from Stanford. Ref calls table touch. It is forbidden to touch the table in Teqball. Senzo misses that head serve. He has a second attempt. He serves with his right knee. He misses again. That's a double fault. That is a point to the team in red and gray. Senzo serving. He misses that serve again. Let's see his second service. He gets it this time. Mduduzi returning with his head. Senzo returning it with his right foot. Unfortunately, didn't reach the table. The score is at 3-1. We change service. Stanford serves. He misses the serve. He has a second attempt. He serves. Senzo returns with his head. That was a beautiful return from Senzo. That is a point for them. The score is at 3-2. Stanford and Mduduzi leading the set. That serve from Stanford hits the net. He has a second attempt. He serves. Mangoba returning with his head. Stanford returning with his head. Ref calls a repeated return from Team Blue. That is a point to Team Red and Grey. Score is at 4-2. That is a fault. Stanford has a second attempt. He serves beautifully. Lovely return from Senzo. Stanford able to control that one. Beautiful return from Senzo. Lovely return from Stanford. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful return from Stanford. Score is at 5-2. That is a beautiful point from the team in red and gray. He serves. That is a point. Score is at 6-2. We change service and we change receivers. Mangoba to take this serve. Let's see what he does with his serves. It lands beautifully on the table. Stanford returns it with his head. Oh, that is a point to Stanford and Mduduzi's. Score is at 7-2. Of course, they are leading this match 1-0. Mangoba serves. He misses the table. He has a second attempt. He serves. Unfortunately, that head return from Stanford didn't work out well. That is a point to Mangoba and Senzo. Mangoba misses that serve. The score is at 7-3. He has a second service. It gets onto the table. Misses with his head return, Mangoba. The score is at 8-3. Mangoba serves. Misses that table. Let's see the second attempt. Lands beautifully on the table. Stanford returns with his right foot. Ooh, Senzo trying that head smash. Not working well for him in doubles today. The score is at 9-3. Mduduzi and Stanford to serve. Mduduzi is serving. He serves. And he hits the net. That is the first fault. He has a second attempt. He serves. Lovely head return, Mangoba. Beautiful return from Stanford. Ooh. All Senzo needed to do there was be on the right side from that pass from Mangoba. Ooh, beautiful serve from Duduzi. Lovely, lovely serve from Duduzi. That is a point to them. The score is at 11-3. They need just one more point to actually win this match. That is a first fault. They have a second attempt. He takes his second attempt with his head. Lovely pass from Senzo. Net and 2 bounces. It's a point to the team in red, and that wins them this match. They win the match 2-0. They win the set 12-3, and that advances them on to the finals. And of course, after this little bit of a break, we are going to watch the third place playoff between Mangoba and Senzo, and of course Regan and Kevin Charles. We will be right back after this. A very warm welcome back to Olymp Africa. This is the Eswatini National Challengers Series. My name is Nogwazi Dlamini. Right now we're actually playing the third place playoff. On your screens is the Charles brothers, Regan and Kevin, in the white stripes, and of course Senzo and Ngoba Mnisi, who were just taken out of the semi-finals by Mduduzi and Stanford in the previous match. There they are in the blue stripes. We are about to start the third place playoff. This way they're doing an up and down on us. It's first hot and then it gets windy and it gets cold, but hey, Teqball must play on. The players, they're having a little bit of a warm-up session. We have 1 minute for a warm-up session before the match starts. Ref calls 30 seconds, of course. The Charles brothers have been doing really, really well with their matches, having reached the semi-finals, and now they're actually playing for third place. They're playing for the bronze medal. And of course, Mangoba and Senzo doing quite well for themselves as well. Looks like we're about to begin this first set of the third place playoff. Let's see who serves first. Looks like Senzo and Mangoba 7 first. Senzo to serve. He serves with his head. It lands beautifully on the table. Lovely return, Senzo. Beautiful return, Kevin. Mangoba returns it. Ref calls a fault. That was a repeated return. That is a point to Mangoba and Senzo. Senzo to serve. Kevin returning it with his head. Mangoba returning it with his head, unfortunately unable to control that. It's a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Senzo serves. Those head serves from Senzo are proving quite difficult. That return from Regan not working well. Senzo serves. Kevin trying to return it with his head. Unfortunately, it hit the net. That is a point to Senzo and Mangoba. And of course, the score is at 4-0. We change service. Kevin now to serve. He serves. Senzo controlling it with his chest and returning it with his head. That is proving that it's working well for him. That gained him a point. The score is at 5-0. Kevin serves with his knee. Mangoba returning with his head. Kevin returning with his head. Senzo's return with his foot there, not reaching the table. Score is at 5-1. Mangoba and Senzo are leading this set. Kevin serves. He misses the table. He has a second attempt. See what he does with that second attempt. It hits the net. That is a double fault. And that is a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Score is at 6-1. Hard luck there for Senzo. Couldn't return it with his leg. He controlled it with his knee and then couldn't return it with his right foot. We change service. Score is at 6-2. Mangoba is the one to serve. He serves with his right foot. Beautiful serve, Mangoba. Kevin returning with his right foot. Beautiful return from Senzo. Lovely harvest from Mangoba. Unfortunately, that did not work out well for him. The score is at 7-2. Senzo and Mangoba leading this set. Mangoba serves. It hits the net. Let's see what he does with his second attempt. He serves again with his right foot. Regan returning with his head. Oh, Mangoba's return couldn't get, I guess he couldn't control that. He serves with his right foot. Ref calls a net serve. Let's see his second attempt. Regan with his chest. Senzo controls with his chest, returns it with his head. Regan with his head. Ooh, Senzo trying to return it with his right foot. Couldn't get onto the table. The score is at 7-4. Mangoba serves. Kevin returns with his right foot. Ooh. Ref calls a point. There the score is at 7-5. We change service. And we change receiver. Now Regan to serve. He serves with his right knee. Mangoba with his head. Regan with his head. Mangoba with his chest. Kevin with his right foot. Mangoba with his right foot. Ref calls an edge ball. And an edge ball during a rally, we repeat the rally. No points awarded to anyone. Regan serves. Lovely return, Mangoba. Beautiful, beautiful return, Mangoba. Score is at 8-5. Regan serves. Mangoba returns with his right foot. Kevin with his head. Ref calls an edge ball. Score is still at 8-5. Regan serves. It hits the net. Let's see the second attempt. He serves. That is an edge ball. And of course, an edge ball serve does not count. He still has a second service. He serves. Lovely return from Mangoba. Beautiful, beautiful return from Mangoba. That is a lovely point for him. That score is at 9-5. He is very happy with himself with that one. Regan serves. He misses the table. He has a second attempt. He serves again. With his right knee. Mangoba returns with his head. Ooh, that is a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Regan holding the ball there. Scores at 10-5. Interesting to see what the ref will call there. He actually calls an edge ball. We repeat the rally. Score is at 10-5. Regan serves. Mangoba returns with his head. Kevin returns with his head. Mangoba with his chest. Beautiful attempt from Regan there. Couldn't work well. Score is at 11-5. Mangoba and Senzo have one more point to actually win this. I always say anything can happen in Teqball. We're only at 11-5. Senzo to serve. Beautiful serve from Senzo. Lovely, lovely serve from Senzo, and that is a point to them. The score is at 12-5. Senzo and Mangoba take this first set. We have a 1-minute break in between the sets. Beautiful, beautiful play from the gentlemen. Of course, Senzo and Mangoba winning this first set. Looking really, really relaxed with their play this afternoon. But Kevin and Regan have a lot of work to do in the second set, of course. Score is not too bad, 12-5. Anything can happen in the second set. We might just see ourselves getting on to the third set. It would prove very, very interesting. We're in the third place playoff here at Olymp Africa for the fourth round of the Eswatini National Challenger Series, the fourth and final round. This is the last day. This is doubles day on this very, very windy afternoon. We are about to resume the second set. Mangoba and Senzo in the blue actually won the first set, and Kevin and Regan are trailing in the set. Should be quite interesting to see if they actually win this second set. The set begins with Kevin serving with his right knee, and that is a point to them. The score is at 1-0. Kevin to serve. Mangoba returning with his head. Unfortunately, Regan's return not working well. The score is at 1-1. Kevin serves. Mangoba. The ref calls that an illegal attack from Mangoba. His head went over the net. Score is at 2-1. Kevin serving. Mangoba returning with his head. Kevin returning with his head. Mangoba with his right foot. Regan's return not reaching the table. The score is at 2-2. We change service, and of course we change receiver. Score is at 2-2. At the moment, Senzo and Mangoba are leading this match 1-0. The set is at 2-2. We are on to the second set. And of course, in a serve, you have 5 seconds to serve. The ref just called a fault there from Senzo. He took long to serve. Regan missing that head return. That is a point to Senzo and Mangoba. The score is at 3-2. Senzo serving. Beautiful serve from Senzo. Lovely return from Regan. Beautiful return from Mangoba. Unfortunately, that right-footed return from Regan not working well. Score is at 4-2. Regan returns with his head. Mangoba beautifully with his head. Kevin with his chest. Mangoba missing the table with his left knee. Score is at 4-3. We are on the second set. Senzo with his head serve. Regan beautifully returning it with his head. Lovely return from Kevin. Beautiful rally from the gentleman. Ooh, Mangoba's return just not hitting the table there. It's a point to the Charles brothers. The score is at 4-4. Regan serving. He serves with his right knee. Senzo returning with his right knee, and of course that gains him a point. The score is at 5-4. Senzo and Mangoba leading. Regan serves. Senzo missing that ball, trying to return it with his head. The score is at 5-5. Senzo missing again with his head. I think he was attempting a smash there. It didn't work out quite well for him. The score is at 6-5. Regan and Kevin leading the set at the moment. Beautiful return from Senzo. Lovely return with his foot, with his right foot. Score is at 6-6. We change service. A very tight game this is. Mangoba missing his serve with his right foot. Let's see his second attempt. Kevin returning with his head. Ooh, Senzo unfortunately not reaching the table with that knee. The score is at 7-6. Kevin and Regan leading that. Mangoba's serve misses the table. He has a second attempt. He serves. Regan returning with his head. Beautiful return, Mangoba. Unable to control that from Kevin. I think he spoke to himself about returning with his head. Of course, he remembered there's the repeated return. Couldn't return it with his head. Score is tied at 7-7. Ref calls that serve an edge ball. Mangoba has 2 more serves. He serves. And he executes that one lovely. And he returns with his head beautifully. Lovely return, Kevin. Mangoba with his chest. Kevin with his left foot. Ooh, Senzo's smashes not working well today. The score is at 8-7. Kevin and Regan leading this set. Mangoba serves. It hits the net. Let's see his second attempt. That is a double fault from Mangoba. The score is at 9-7. We change service. That means Kevin is now serving. He was receiving in the previous rally. Now he serves. Senzo and Mangoba have to change receivers. Kevin calling a timeout there. Something in his eye. Like I was saying, it's a very, very windy afternoon today. I did say before that it might affect the play, and it kind of did just now with something going into Kevin's eye, but he looks like he's okay. We carry on with the match. He serves with his right knee. Regan returning it with his head. That is a double touch from Senzo. Ref sees it. The score is at 10-7. Let's see if this set takes us to the third set with Kevin and Regan Charles winning it. Kevin returns with his head. Mangoba with his head. Kevin beautifully with his chest. Lovely return from Kevin. That is a point to them. The score is at 11-7. Kevin and Regan needing 1 more point to win the set, and this takes us to the third set. And that is a point for them. The score is at 12-7. Kevin and Regan take the second set. The score of this match is at 1-1. And of course at 1-1 we go on to the third set, which will be the decider. A very, very tough match this proves to be. Like I had said before the match started, Kevin and Regan had a lot of work to do, and they actually executed this one very, very well. They brought out their A game and they won the second set. We are on to the third set. And of course, before the third set resumes, there is a coin toss that happens for which team chooses to serve first and which team chooses a side. Before that happens, we have a 1-minute break in between sets. This is the decider for third place for the bronze medal. Both teams obviously want to win this. Both teams have a lot on this. Let's see who takes this third set. Anything goes in a Teqball match. You may think that you have a favorite team and you think that your team might win, but anything can happen. Surprises, surprises. As you can see, we're about to have that. Actually, it's happening right now, the toss. Right, we're about to begin the third set of this third place playoff between Kevin and Regan Charles in the white, and Senzo Mnisi and Mangoba Ndwandwe in the blue. Senzo serves with his head. Lovely serve from Senzo. Beautiful control from Regan. Lovely return from Mangoba. Of course, that is a point. Score is at 1-0. Senzo serves. Lands beautifully on the table. Lovely play from the Charles brothers. Ref calls an illegal attack from Mangoba. Senzo serves. Ref calls an illegal attack. That is a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Score is at 2-1. Senzo's serve hits the net. He has a second attempt. Ref calls an edge ball. He has a second attempt. An edge ball serve does not count. He serves. Hits the table. Regan returns with his head. Ref calls an illegal attack on that. It's a point to Kevin and Regan. The score is at 2-2. We change service. Regan to serve. He serves with his right knee. Senzo with his right foot. Beautiful return from Senzo. Lovely, lovely return from Senzo. Seems like the ref is not quite sure what happened right there. Let's see what his decision will be. Of course, he goes to speak to his assistant. He calls a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Net plus 2 bounces on the table is a point. Lovely return from Kevin. That is an edge ball. We repeat the rally. The score is at 3-2. Senzo and Mangoba leading this set. Senzo returns with his head. That is a point to Senzo and Mangoba. Score is at 4-2. Unfortunately, the Charles brothers not able to return that one. That is a net serve. Let's see his second serve. Lovely right knee return from Senzo. Beautiful return, Senzo. Lovely harvest from Regan. Beautiful return from Regan, unfortunately not reaching the table. Score is at 5-2. Regan serves. Senzo returns with his right foot. Regan with his head. Senzo with his head. Kevin with his right foot. That is a point to Kevin and Regan. The score is at 5-3. We change service. Mangoba to serve. Mangoba serves with his right foot. Hits the table. Regan trying to get that return with his head onto the table. Unfortunately, it hit the net. The first service for Mangoba is out. It didn't hit the table. The score is at 6-3. Mangoba's second serve hits the table. Kevin returning it with his head. Lovely control from Senzo. Beautiful, beautiful control from Senzo. Score is at 7-3. Senzo and Mangoba leading this set. Mangoba serves. Kevin returns with his head. Ooh, that head smash from Senzo not reaching the table. Score is at 7-4. Mangoba serves. Kevin returns with his head. Senzo returns with his right foot. Kevin returns with his right foot. Ooh, that shoulder, right shoulder return from Senzo just didn't get to the table. We change service. The score is at 7-5. Kevin serves. Lovely return, Mangoba. Beautiful, beautiful return from Mangoba. The score is at 8-5. Kevin serves. Senzo Mangoba returns with his head. Regan with his chest. Kevin with his Regan. That is a point to Senzo and Mangoba. The score is at 9-5. Kevin serves. Oh, Mangoba's head return, just hitting the net. And that is a point to Kevin and Regan. Score is at 9-6. Kevin serves. Beautiful control from Senzo. Kevin could see that ball coming, and of course he knew right along that he was just not going to be able to control that one. The score is at 10-6. We change service. Senzo and Mangoba leading this set. 2 points away from taking this third place. Senzo with his second attempt. It hits the table. Kevin returns with his head. Yes, that is too many touches from the team in blue. Of course, we all know maximum of 3 touches are allowed in Teqball. Senzo to serve. The score is at 10-7. He misses the table. Let's see what he does with his second attempt. He serves. Regan returns with his head. Ooh, Senzo missing that. Sorry, Mangoba missing that with his head return. Score is at 10-8. Ooh. You could just see that Regan is really disappointed with that return. That is a point to Senzo and Mangoba, who need just one more point to win this match. Score is at 11-8. Senzo returns it with his head. That gives the game to Senzo and Mangoba. In the blue, they actually win this match. They are third place. The score is at 12-8 on the last set, which is the third set, which was the decider, of course. And of course, they win the match 2-1. After the break, we are going to watch the final match of the day between Mfana Futi, who is playing with Jabuliso Smelane, and they're playing against Stanford Ncube and Mduduzi Dlamini. We will be right back after this. Welcome back to Olymp Africa. This is the fourth and final round. It's doubles day today of the Eswatini National Challenger Series. We are just about to resume the final match of the day, the doubles final between Mfanafuthi Taribo Bembe and his partner Njabuliso Simelane in the blue stripes. And of course, they are playing against Stanford Ncube and Mduduzi Dlamini, who are in the red and grey stripes. This right here is a very, very interesting final to watch. Of course, familiar faces in finals are Mfanafuthi and Njabuliso in the blue. This is the first time actually Stanford and Mduduzi are in the final, in the doubles final. Let's see what is going to pan out for this final. Should be very, very interesting to watch on this very, very windy day. Like I was saying, this weather is doing turntables on us. First it's hot, then it's cold, then it's windy. Right now it's cold, but as I was saying, Teqball is played under any weather conditions except when it's lightning, of course. But let's see what this final has in store for us. They are the doubles finalists. They're in blue and in red and grey. Should be beautiful to actually see if Stanford and Mduduzi actually take this final. Njabuliso and Mfanafuthi are the leading pair in the doubles rankings actually. They have won the first and the second and the third round. Should be interesting to see if they actually take this fourth and final round. We should be watching smashes in this final. We should be watching a whole lot of smashes from both teams actually. Dura has head smashes. There you can see on the warm-up, Mfanafuthi Taribo actually attempting a smash. That is a very interesting return from Mduduzi Dlamini with his back actually. That is a body part, so he's allowed to use that. We're about to begin this final. Let's see who serves first. The Ematekas team serving first. Mfanafuthi serving. He attempts a beautiful smash, and that is a point to them. Score is at 1-0. Let's see his first service. He serves. He attempts another smash. It hits the net. Let's see his second attempt. He serves with his head this time. It hits the table. Mduduzi returning it with his head. Taribo unable to control that one. The score is at 1-1. Taribo serves with his smash. Stanford returns with his head. Taribo with his head. That is a point to Mfanafuthi and Njabuliso. The score is at 2-1. Taribo serves. That is a fault. He serves with his head. Unfortunately, that pass to Mduduzi from Stanford did not reach him just in time. The score is at 3-1. We change service. Stanford to serve. He serves with his head. It misses the table. Let's see his second attempt. He serves with his head. Taribo returns with his right knee. Stanford with his head. His right foot return there. Taribo not reaching the table. It's a point to Stanford and Mduduzi. The score is at 3-2. Stanford serving with his right foot. Spin serve there, not reaching the table. Let's see what he does with his second attempt. He serves with his head. Taribo smashing it with his head beautifully there. The score is at 4-2. Stanford to serve. Ref calls a net serve there. Let's see his second attempt. He serves with his head. Ref calls a fault, and that is an illegal attack. A point to Stanford and Mduduzi. Score is at 4-3. Jabuliso and Taribo leading the set at this moment. Stanford serves, and it lands beautifully on the table. Lovely pass from Jabuliso to Taribo. Unfortunately, that return from Mduduzi not working well. The score is at 5-3. Mfanafuti and Jabuliso leading. And it's their serve. Jabuliso to serve. Jabuliso serves. And he decides to serve again. He serves with his head. Unfortunately, it misses the table. Doing his famous chant there as he's serving. Let's see his second attempt. It lands on the table. Ref calls a fault there, an illegal attack. Stanford was way over the net. The score is at 6-3. The team in blue leading the set. Beautiful serve from Jabuliso. Beautiful, beautiful serve. And the score is at 7-3. Jabuliso to serve with his head. Lovely serve from him. Mduduzi able to control that one. Unfortunately, his partner, Stanford, not able to actually return it proper. The score is at 8-3. Jabuliso serves. Misses that. He seems a little frustrated with that serve. Of course, he has a second attempt to actually get the ball on the table. He does. Beautiful return from Stanford. Lovely, lovely return with his right foot. We change service. The score is at 8-4. Mduduzi and Stanford serve. Mduduzi to serve. Mduduzi serves. It does not hit the table. He has a second attempt. He serves. It gets onto the table. Jabuliso attempting a head smash there. It just went onto the other side and not reaching the table. Score is at 8-5. Mduduzi not reaching that table. He has a second attempt. He serves. Lovely serve from Mduduzi. Beautiful, beautiful smash from Jabuliso. That is a lovely smash from Jabuliso. That gains him a point, of course, him and his partner. The score is at 9-5. Mduduzi serves. It misses the table. That's a second attempt for him. He serves. Second attempt not executed properly, and that is a double fault. The score is at 10-5. That is a point to Jabuliso and Mfanafuti. He misses that serve. Let's see what his second attempt does for him. It gets onto the table. Jabuliso returns with his head. Stanford with his knee. Jabliso with his right foot a smash, and that is a point for them. The score is at 11-5. One more point for the team in blue to win the set. It's Mfana Futi and Jabliso serve. Mfana Futi serving. His serve hits the net. He has a second attempt. Let's see his second attempt. He decides to serve with his head, and it hits the table. Lovely return from Stanford. That is a point for them. The score is at 11-6. And Vanafuti just missing that return there, hitting his side of the table. Of course, we know that it's not supposed to hit their side of the table. The ball is supposed to hit the other side of the table. He serves with a smash. He misses that. Let's see his second attempt. He serves with his head. Mdura returns it to Stanford. Unfortunately, he's not able to get that on the table. That is a win for the set for Mfana Futi and Njabuliso Simelane. The score is at 12-6. A lot of work that Stanford and Mduduzi have to do in the second set if they really want to win this match. Of course, a huge achievement for them to actually reach the doubles finals. Their first time actually reaching the doubles final. That is a huge, huge achievement for them. Playing against the doubles finals winners of the third round, of course, who also just want to win again in this fourth and final round. But it would be lovely to actually see who actually gets to win this match. They are hydrating themselves, of course. Like I said, the weather is doing turntables on us. It's actually hot now. The players needing to hydrate themselves during matches. Let's see what the second set actually has for us. The ref just called 10 seconds. We are about to begin the second set. Mfana Futi and Jabliso leading. Having won the first set, the score is at 1-0. Let's see what the second set has for us. Stanford and Mduduzi to serve. Stanford serves. Ref calls an edge ball there. Beautiful to see Stanford's spin serves there. He serves again with a spin serve. Well, that's another edge ball. 2 edge balls. The ref calls an edge ball. And he calls a timeout. 2 edge balls in a row is 1 fault. As you can see there, the refs actually speaking about that. His assistant correcting him on that edge ball. 2 edge balls is 1 fault. That means Stanford has another attempt to serve. He serves with his head. Jabliso returns with his right foot. Beautiful return from him. That is a point to them. Score is at 1-0 for this set. Jabliso calls a timeout to actually tie his laces. Very, very important so that he doesn't trip on himself. He looks good now. Timeout is over for the team in blue. Stanford to serve. He serves with his head. It hits the table. Beautiful serve from Stanford. Lovely return from Jabliso. Ooh. That is a point to Stanford, and Mduduzi scores at 1-1. Stanford serves with his head. Lovely serve from Stanford. Beautiful, beautiful serve from Stanford. Score is at 2-1. He serves again with his head. This one did not work well. It hit the net. Let's see what he does with his second attempt. He serves. Jabliso returning it with his right foot. Unfortunately, it hit the net. Score is at 3-1. We change service. Mfanafuti to serve. Let's see his smash attempt. And that is a beautiful, beautiful smash. That is a point. His partner clapping for him there. Good job from him. He attempts another smash. It hits. Ref calls double touch there from Duduzi. Score is at 3-3. Those smashes just proving very dangerous from Duduzi and Stanford. Another smash serve. 3 smash serves from Fanafuti that actually gained him points. Score is at 4-3. He has another serve. He serves beautifully. Duduzi controls it beautifully. Ooh, that was beautiful control from Duduzi. Unfortunately, Stanford's return was just not able to get onto the table. Score is at 5-3. We change service. Mfanafuti and Jabliso leading this set. And of course leading this match 1-0. Leading this set 5-3. Duduzi serves. It misses the table. He has a second attempt. He serves. Taribo returns with his head. Stanford returns it to Mduduzi, and Mduduzi returns with his head. Lovely return from Mfanafuti with his shoulder. Beautiful, beautiful returns that we are seeing here. Score is at 6-3. Duduzi serves. Misses the other side of the table. He has a serve again. Taribo smashes with his head. Duduzi returns with his head. Taribo returns with his head. Ref calls a fault. And he calls that a handball. It's a point to Mfanafuti and Jabliso. The score is at 7-3. Duduzi to serve. He misses the table. He has a second attempt. He serves with his head. Gets onto the table. Taribo returns with his right foot. Unfortunately, it misses the table. That's a point to Mduduzi and Stanford. Scores at 7-4. Mduduzi hits the net with that serve. Let's see his second attempt. He serves. Ref calls a fault. It's a net serve. And that is a double fault. Scores at 8-4. We change service. And Jabliso serve now. Let's see what his serves do for him. Beautiful head serve. Beautiful, beautiful head serve. Unfortunately, Stanford could not return that with his left foot. Score is at 9-4. Taribo serves. Sorry, Jabliso serves. It's a point to them. Score is at 10-4. Jabliso serves. Those first serves working well for Jabliso. Working really, really well for him, those head serves. Gaining them points. Score is at 11-4. One more point for the team in blue to take this final. Jabliso serves. Stanford returns with his head. Unfortunately, Taribo could not control that. Score is at 11-5. We change service. Yes, we change service. Ref got it wrong there for a little bit of a minute. Stanford serves. Beautiful serve from Stanford. That is a lovely point for them. Score is at 11-6. Stanford serves. Lovely serve from Stanford. Let's see if that return, it does not hit the table. Score is at 11-7. The team in blue just needing one more point to get to win this final. The ref actually warning the team in blue there. Ref calls first serve. Stanford serving. It hits the table. Score is at 11-8 now. The team in red and gray picking up with this match. Score is at 11-7. Stanford missing that serve. We have a second attempt. Stanford serves. He decides to serve again. The pressure of this match. That is a double fault, and that wins the team in blue this match. They actually win the fourth round of the doubles final. The score is 12-8. They win the match 2-0. Congratulations to Mfana Futhi Taribo Bembe and his partner Jabliso Simelane. Of course, congratulations to Mduduzi Mdura Dlamini and Stanford Ncube, who are second place in the Eswatini National Challenger Series Round 4 doubles event.
Please join us.
And now we're about to see the three teams, number 1, number 2, and number 3, to receive their medals and their trophies. A beautiful, beautiful day it has been of doubles Teqball today. The last and final round, which was today actually, we have had round 1 and 2 at Mavuso, and 3 and 4 here at Olymp Africa. And this is the fourth and final round. Yesterday was round 4 of the singles event. Today is round 4 of the doubles event, the last round of this series. There are the winners actually, number 1, 2, and 3 actually getting on the table. The team in the middle, of course, are the champions, the team in blue. And on their left side is the team in another shade of blue, Mangoba and Senzo, who are receiving their third place medal right now. Congratulations to them. Beautiful play from the gentlemen. And on the champions right, of course, we have the team in red and grey, Stanford Ncube and Nduduzi Mdura Dlamini, receiving their silver medals. Congratulations to them. And of course, the champions for the day, the champions of this doubles round 4 event. Congratulations to Mfana Futhi Taribo Bembe and Jabliso Simelane for winning this 4th round. Thank you very much for joining us. A beautiful day of Teqball it has been. Thank you so much for joining us. We would love to actually see you again for another tournament of Teqball. Thank you for joining us. From me, Nogwazi, and the team, it's good afternoon and have a lovely, lovely day.